Hi everyone, today's project is about this functional sling bag, and as you can see it has several pocket options, including this one that closes with the hook and the other one at the back which is zipper pocket, and the other one on the front which is also includes zipper. I've got a lot of questions how to make this type of sling bags, and today's project is belong to you. Okay, let's see how it's done. For the material, we need main fabric, lining, and interfacing. One zipper for our main zipper, and two zipper for our front and back pocket zipper. Cotton or nylon webbing strap. One slider matching the width of the strap. Two D-rings. And two swivel snap hooks. And also general sewing supplies such as pins, clips, ruler, marking tools, scissors, and measure tape. On preparation step, cut all the pieces according to the pattern. I also pre-cut the back pocket on main and lining. Transfer all the marks on the right side of the main fabric and iron and interfacing on the wrong side of the main fabric. Step 1. Fold both long edges of the small strap about half a centimeter wrong side together and iron it. After you're done, fold it in half again and iron it. This is how it looks like after you're done. Repeat it for all three pieces. Then top stitch along both long edges 3 mm from the edge. And again repeat it for the other two pieces as well. This is how it looks like after it's done. Now on step 2, insert one of the prepared small straps into the hook. Put it in the middle and fold it in half, then fix it like half a centimeter from the edge. Take the second strap and insert it inside one of the D-rings, fold it in half, and fix those together by sewing it half a centimeter from the edge. Repeat the same with D-ring for other small strap as well. Put the ones with D-ring away and take the front top buckle panel and find the top center. Pin it to the top center and sew them together. This is how it looks like after you sew the hook to the front buckle panel. Now on step 3, pin both front buckle panels right sides together from the top curve area. We're going to sew them together from this area. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned area. On step 4, cut the corners and clip little notches on curved area. This way you can turn it right side out much better. On step 5, turn it right side out and press the seams. And top stitch the seam allowance 1/2 centimeter from the edge. This is how it looks like after you're done doing step 5. Now on steps 6 to 11, we are going to make the front pocket. And for that, we start with step 6 by sewing the small pocket side panels. For this, take the small pocket side panel and place its lining and its main fabric right side together and pin them together from both ends, and after you're done pinning, sew both ends. Now turn it right side out and iron the seams. Now take the zipper end and by its short edge, fold 1 centimeter wrong side together and iron it. After you're done, fold it again in half and iron it again. And repeat the same for the other zipper end as well. Now insert the zipper inside the zipper end in the amount of seam allowance. Fold the seam allowance over the zipper and top stitch the area. Repeat the same for the other side of the zipper as well. For that, I opened the zipper a little bit so it's going to be easier for me to do the top stitching. Now top stitch it 1 millimeter from the edge. This is how it looks like after you're done. Now take your front pocket and sew the lining to main fabric wrong side together. Then pin the small pocket side panel to this. We are attaching the small pocket side panel to front small pocket panel right side together and leave about 1 centimeter from the zipper area. Leave that 1 centimeter for the other side of that as well and pin all the way through the curve. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned area. Clip little notches on the curved areas. After you're done, clean the seam allowance by sewing the bias binding to that. I'm using single folded, so open one of the folds and pin it to the seam allowance. Cut the excess and after you're done, sew by the folded crease line on your bias binding. After you're done, fold the bias binding over the seam and top stitch the other side of the seam allowance as well to cover the seam allowance. This is how it looks like after you're done. Now with right sides together, pin the zipper to the small pocket panel along the straight line and sew it. After you sew, clean the seam with bias binding. Also clean the raw edge of the small pocket side panel with bias binding as well. Now turn the pocket right side out and iron the seams. Now fold 1 cm seam allowance of the zipper end and place it right sides together on the marked area of front buckle panel. Do the same for the bottom side of the zipper as well and pin all the way. After that, sew the pinned area. This is how it looks like after you're done sewing the zipper to the front buckle panel. Now this is the hardest part of the front pocket, and for that you need to fold the 1 cm seam allowance inside the pocket and pin the pocket to the front buckle panel as in the video. Do this patiently because you're gonna do a top stitch on it and you need to do it as clean as is possible. This is how it looks like after you're done pinning, and after you're done, top stitch 1 mm from the edge all the way. This is the end result of the pocket from step 6 to 11. Now on step 12, pin the back side of the front buckle panel to the right side of the front inside panel. And pin all the way according to the video. After you're done pinning, sew 0.5 centimeter all the way. This is how it looks like after you're done sewing them together. Now on step 13, you're gonna attach zipper to front top pocket panel. For that, first, with wrong sides together, sew the front top pocket panel's main and lining together. Now with right sides together, pin the main zipper to the inside curved edges of front top pocket panel. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned area and finish the seam with bias binding. Don't forget to clip little notches on curved areas. This is the end result of the step 13. Now on step 14, take the bottom main panel's lining and main fabric and pin both ends of that to the end of front top pocket panels as in the video. As you can see, bottom main panel lining and main fabric are right side together, and the front top pocket panel is sandwiched between those layers. Also, front top pocket panel is facing the main fabric of the bottom main panel. Repeat the same for the other end as well. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned area. Now turn the bottom main panel right side out and iron the seam. On step 15, align the seam allowance on each other, and we're doing it to find the center of bottom and top piece. You can mark it or use a pin as I'm doing to mark that area. Also mark the center of your front panel as well. And pin these two pieces together from the center marked areas. With right sides together, pin the top center. With right sides together, pin the top center of the front piece to the center of the zipper and the bottom mark to the other marked area. After you fix those layers together, pin all the way. After you're done, sew the pinned area and finish it with bias binding. Don't forget to clip little notches on curved areas. I forgot attach its lining, so with wrong sides together, sew the lining of the front inside panel as well. After you're done, finish the seam allowance with bias binding. This is how it looks like after you're done this step. Now, step 16 to 22 is belong to making the back pocket, so let's see how it's done. First, from an interfacing, cut 15 by 8 cm and iron it to the wrong side of the pocket lining. I also transferred the mark of the zipper hole on the interfacing to align those areas on main and lining easier. Now with right sides together, place the pocket lining on back panel and align them exactly by the marked area. After you're done, sew the outside rectangle. In this step, you can cut the inside lines as in the video, or you can pre-cut it before this step. After you're done, from the inside hole that you have, turn the pocket linings right side out so the pocket lining and the back panel are wrong sides together now. Now carefully iron the seam. After you're done, fold the pocket lining in half right sides together and iron it again. Open the folded piece and place the zipper of the pocket with pocket lining right sides together and sew it. Make sure that the zipper is exactly placed in the middle of the pocket area. After you're done pinning, top stitch 1 mm from the edge. This is how it looks like after you're done. So it's time to finish the lining. So fold the pocket lining again and pin the top edge of the pocket linings together. Then after you're done pinning, sew it. You're gonna do the same for the both sides of it as well. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned areas. Your back pocket zipper is done and this is the final result. Now on step 23, pin and sew main fabric's back panels lining and main fabric wrong side together. Iron the seam after you're done. Now it's time to make the strap of the back. To begin with, take the strap and insert the slider inside it. Thread the slider through the middle bridge. Take out the strap about 5 cm and double fold 1 cm the edge of the strap. Now top stitch the double folded tip. Now take the other end of the strap and thread the other snap hook that you have with it. Now thread the strap again through the middle bridge of your slider and adjust it as you want. Now pin the strap to the right side of your back panel with 45 degrees and sew them together. Also pin and sew the other smaller strap with D-ring to the back panel's top center and sew them together. Now on the front panel's top center, pin the remaining smaller strap with D-ring and sew them together as well. Don't forget to cut the excess of the strap as well. Attach the straps hook to the D-ring on the back panel, then pin the back panel to front panel. For this, you need to pin those smaller straps together because they are both placed on the top center of both panels. And pin all the way. After you're done pinning, sew the pinned area and clean the seam with bias binding. And this is how it looks like after you're done sewing it. So it's time to turn the back right side out and iron the seams. Close the main zipper and attach the hook on front to the other D-ring that you have. You can adjust the strap with the slider that you have according to your body size, and this is how it's done. I hope you enjoyed making this bag with me. If you have any question making it, just comment it below and I will try to answer you as soon as possible.